evening, and welcome to Sports Line Radio. My name is Dave, the MeatMan Scandaliato, and I am broadcasting live from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, the sports and gaming capital of the United States of America. And you're listening to this program right here on 910 AM WUBR, CBS Sports Radio, Baton Rouge. You can also listen live, online, over your computer, on the internet, at PelicanSportsTV.com, PelicanSportsTV.com, or right on the app, right on the smartphone cap. You download the WUBR 910 AM app, go to the App Store, iTunes, whatever it is, and you can put Pelican Sports Radio right there on your phone. And at any time you want to listen to Tommy Krysan or Jordy Holberg or Buddy Sanji or the franchise, Carlos Brown or any of that stuff, Jim Rome, anything, you just hit the button on the phone and bang, there it is. I love it. I love it. You never know where you're going to be these days. The doctor's office, you're sitting somewhere waiting, this, that, and the other thing, and boom, you hit the button and it comes right on the radio. I love it. I love it. So you got all sorts of ways to listen to Sports Line Radio and WUBR 910 AM CBS Sports Radio. And, of course, I'm glad to be here. Glad to have you there. We got the final week of the football season. Can you believe that, man? It went by so fast. It went by quick, Cap. Went by quick. But, man, I tell you, it was a lot of fun. And we made a few bucks. We made a few dollars. I mean, we certainly didn't lose anybody money. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sitting there saying we all made, big profits and all that, but I mean, it was a far cry from getting crushed. I mean, we finished 15 games over 500 in the regular season. We're like 8-6-1 so far here in 2018. So, we're still making money. We're doing all right. But we're down to one football game. One stinking football game, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. You got Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Tom Brady's 5-2 in the Super Bowl. He's gone to 7 of them. That's pretty impressive. I mean, you got to give the guy credit. He's gone to 7 Super Bowls in his career. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You gotta give him. You got to give him credit. He's been to 7 Super Bowls. Now he's going to 8. He's 5-2. He could be 7-0. He could be 2-5. All depends on how you look at it. I mean, hey. But the bottom line is he's got 5 wins, and it don't matter how you get there, long as you get there. That's the meat man's motto. I go in a casino and I lose $50, and I'm walking out the door and I find a $100 bill on the ground. I made $50. It don't matter how I got there, as long as you get there, Cap. Long as you get there. It don't matter how you get there. So he's got 5 Super Bowls. He's got 2 losses. So now if he wins this one, he'll have 6. 6. That's got to make him the greatest ever. Bradshaw and Montana both have 4. And they were 4-0 in the Super Bowls. So 6-2, 4-0. You know what I'm saying? 6-2 is better than 4-0. 5-3 is probably better than 4-0. I hate to say it. Now, Nick Foles, he's never been in a Super Bowl. That's the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. But what I like about him, he's playing for a big contract. He's playing literally. Nick Foles is playing for roughly, minimum $50 million. $50 million. If Nick Foles wins the Super Bowl and he slays the dragon of Thomas Brady, people are going to be impressed with that, man. People are going to be, they're going to be impressed, and they're going to want him to be the quarterback, because you got to remember, Carson Wentz, he's coming back to the Philadelphia Eagles next season. So Nick Foles, he's going to go. And there's a lot of teams out there looking for a quarterback, especially one that just won a Super Bowl and beat Tom Brady. So, oh, man, he's got a lot to play for. So there's a lot on the line here. There's a lot on the line. Being called the greatest ever. Tom Brady, Nick Foles playing for that money. Money, Cap. This is going to be a good game right here. It's going to be a good game. We're going to talk about it in about 15 seconds from now. We're going to talk about some prop picks and all that stuff, so you definitely want to get your pen and paper out, because we're going to try to close the football season, making us some money. But before we do that, I'd like to just quickly remind everybody that the following information is to be used as news material only and is not intended to violate any state, federal, or local laws. There's going to be billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars bet on the Super Bowl. Billions of dollars bet on the Super Bowl. There's going to be about $5 billion bet on the Super Bowl. The estimate is $4.8 billion. I don't know how they come up with that. But only 3% of that is going to be bet legally here in Nevada. How you like that? 97% of the almost $5 billion that's going to be bet on the Super Bowl is going to be bet legally. That's why all the other states went in on it, Cap. Last year, Nevada sportsbooks won $248 million. An all-time record. An all-time record. I mean, that's a lot of money to win in a weekend on one game. $248 million. It's a lot of dough. That's a lot of dough. I mean, you know, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, all right. Well, I think that was for the whole year. Maybe that was for the whole year. I gotta figure this out. All I know is they expected $5 billion to be bet on the Super Bowl, and of the $5 billion, okay, so $1 billion is 1,000 million. So you got $5,000 million, right? So about 150 to 200 million. I knew something was wrong there. I knew they didn't make $260 million last year on the Super Bowl. I knew something was wrong there. I'm doing the math in my head. I'm like, man, this doesn't add up. Something's not adding up. No, last year they won $248 million for the whole year. But that's still a lot of money for the whole year. I mean, when you consider everybody you know is a winner when it comes to betting sports. None of us know anybody that loses. Nobody. Nobody knows anybody. Anybody that loses betting sports. Everybody's a winner. Get the sports books in Nevada. Made almost $250 million last year. You tax that at, I don't know what the tax rate is, but, I mean, look, Nevada's a small place. You imagine if you had legalized sports betting in Texas or Florida or a place like New Jersey? I mean, they would win $1 billion a year. I mean, they would win 4 or 5 times the amount of money that they make out here in Nevada. But the bottom line is a lot of people are gambling these days. And the states need the money, man. The states are so broke. You got all these pensions and all of these unfunded liabilities. You know, if every one teacher in the classroom 20 years from now, we're going to be paying 30 of them in retirement, and the same thing with the police and the fire and the Congress people and the legislatures and this guy and that guy. And I mean, the money's got to come from somewhere, Cap. Money's got to come from somewhere. I mean, some of these places are so desperate they legalizing weed, like we do out here in Nevada. I mean, look, when you out of smoke, you ain't got to call nobody. You just get in the car and go buy it. You go right to the store. It's like being in a jewelry store. It's like you're buying jewelry. You know, everybody in there is spending $100, $200. I mean, you just don't go in there and buy 3 joints for $10 and ride out. I mean, you're not going to ghetto, man. You know, you're not going to the hood. You know, you're going to a high-end store. You want a gram of weed, it's $25. You know, you're picking up an ounce of weed, you might spend $300, $400, $500 in there. So it's like a jewelry store. But they're making money. And they're paying a lot of taxes. And that's what's going to happen when they legalize sports betting in this country, man. It's going to go bananas. It's going to go bananas. So $5 billion that's going to be bet on the Super Bowl. 97% of it will be illegal. No taxes taken out of it. The bookie pays no taxes on all the money he makes. That's why he's got that nice car and that big house and the well-spoken children and the wife with the boob job. And now you got one more thing not to like about this SOB. He don't pay no taxes. You know, come on, Cap. I mean, you know. But that's all going to change. Now, when they legalize all the sports betting, is it going to put the bookies out of business? No, I don't think so. The bookies will never go out of business because people will always want to bet on credit. People are always going to want to bet on credit, man. It's always easy to pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Remember, when you betting here in Nevada, you need cash money. You want to deposit funds into your sports app? You need cash money. You cannot fund your gambling account out here in Las Vegas with your credit card. You have to fund it with cash money. So there's a lot of cash money to be made, man. There's a lot of cash money to be made. I can't wait till they open it up, man. It's going to be great for my business. Business is good now. It's really going to be good. I mean, really going to be good once they open it up. Because once New Jersey has their Supreme Court case settled, they're ready to open up today. They're ready to open up yesterday. They're ready to open up, man. They're ready to start taking bets because they know the secret, man. Yeah, look, the sports gambler, yeah, we don't bet as much as a blackjack player or a slots player. I'll be the first guy to admit, but we go into the casino. Now, once you're in there, we might eat, get something to drink, do this, that. Who knows what we're going to do? Yeah, we might only bet $50 on the game, but by the time we leave out of there, we might spend another $50 on your steak and $8 beers and your $12.95 graveyard specials. I mean, there's all sorts of ways to make money. You got to get the person in the door first, and if it takes setting up a sports book to get you in the door, so be it. So be it. Oh, yeah, this is going to be great. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. The Super Bowl is Sunday. The New Orleans Saints aren't in there, man. And you know, who knows if the Saints would have beat Philadelphia? No dome team has ever gone outside for an AFC or an NFC championship playoff game and come away the winner. 0-12. 0-12 when the indoor team has to play outdoors. And that's what happened with the Saints. So there's no guarantee New Orleans was going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is where we are right here. This is where we are right here. So right now around town, depending on where you do your shopping, the spread is basically 4 to 4.5. 4 to 4.5. They got a couple of 5s out there. Very few, maybe 1 or 2. Got a 5 out there, but for the most part, everybody's pretty much holding steady at 4, 4.5. The game opened 6 at Chris Bookmaker, Costa Rica International Sports. That's where the line originates, Cap. They opened at 6. couple of big money bets came in on the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's gone down. The total is holding steady, pretty much 48.5 everywhere you look. They do have a 48 every once in a blue moon, and got a couple of places with a 49, but for the most part, 48.5 is the total. So 4.5 for the point spread, 48.5 for the over-under total. It's game 101-102 on your betting schedule. These two teams, they don't play a lot of football together. I can tell you that right now. They didn't play this year. They didn't play last year. They did play in 2015 in December. The Patriots were a 9-point home favorite, and the Philadelphia Eagles went into Foxborough and beat New England 35-28. They were a 9-point underdog to win outright. The total was 49.5. The game easily flies over the total. But outside of that, it's been pretty much all preseason. They did meet in the 2014, 13, and 12 preseason. So we don't have much to go on here. Now, obviously, the New England Patriots are a covering machine. Usually when they win, they cover the spread. Last week was the exception to the rule. New England had pretty much every game this season, every game that they won, they covered the spread. And every game that they lost, they didn't cover the spread. Last week when they beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, they won the game but did not cover the spread. So the Patriots, their last 10 games on the chart here, they're 9-1 straight up. They're 8-2 against the number. Both of these teams have been good against the spread. They're both 15-3 straight up. And they're both 12-6 against the spread. The Philadelphia Eagles, ever since Carson Wentz got hurt, the only game that they've lost was the game to the Dallas Cowboys where they rested everybody, and the Eagles are actually a 3.5-point home dog in that game against the Dallas Cowboys. Had everybody been playing for the Eagles, Philadelphia would have easily been a 7-point favorite. This could be a good game here, man. This could be a good little game. I mean, these Philadelphia fans, you talk about white trash, man. You ever seen such trash before in your life? My God. What a bunch of trash. Man, ugh. Wow. But these snobs from New England ain't any better. They ain't any better. See, this is the East Coast thing here, Cap. That's why one of my props that I'm going to give out in a little bit is in that Nielsen rating deal. The viewership on this game is going to be low. It's going to be low. That's going to be where the money is, Cap. I'm going to give out some prop plays in just a couple of minutes. But what I'm going to do for the game, I'm taking under the total. I'm going to take under 48.5. And the reason I'm going to do this is both teams this year, they've been winning with the defense. It's as simple as that. The Eagles only give up 17.3 points a game, and the Patriots just give up 18.3 points a game. That's 35.6 points a game That gives me a 13-point cushion. That gives me a 13-point cushion. I like that. I like that. Now, if you do the crisscross theory, points scored by the Patriots plus points given up by the Eagles, the Patriots average 28.7 a game. The Eagles average giving up 17.3. You put those two numbers together, you get 46. Total's 48.5. 2.5 points. The Eagles average 28.3 points a game. And the Patriots average giving up 18.3 points a game. You add those two up, you get 46.6. So you got a 1.9 point difference in the over-under and the crisscross theory. But what I like is Philadelphia's defense. The last couple of games. I like the Eagles' defense. They give up 7 points to the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC Championship game, and that was right in the beginning of the game. The last 50-some-odd minutes of the game, Minnesota gets nothing. I mean, Nathan Cap. They didn't get nothing. And the Atlanta Falcons, I mean, look, they go into Philly. I know they were there late, and this and that. They were driving the ball and blah, 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 blah. The bottom line is they scored 10 points. 10 points. 10 points. So in 2 playoff games, against two pretty decent offenses. I mean, you can sit here and say whatever you want about the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings, but before they both lost to the Philadelphia Eagles, by the way, they were both the 3.5-point favorites, 3.5-point favorites against Philadelphia. Those two teams were considered to be good on offense, and the Philadelphia Eagles just shut them down. The last 4 games, the Eagles' defense have given up 33 points. 33 stinking points. That's 8.25 stinking points a game. The Eagles' defense has been very stingy. The Eagles' defense is the reason that they are in the Super Bowl. That's the reason they're in the Super Bowl. The Eagles' defense. And New England's defense ain't bad either. They're not bad either. They did give up 24 points. Or 20 points, I should say, when they beat them 24-20. They gave up 20 to Jacksonville in the AFC Championship game. They only gave up 14 to Tennessee in the conference round. And in the last 2 weeks of the season, they played the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. They gave up 6 points to the Bills, 16 points to the Bills, and 6 points to the Jets. So New England's last 4 games, they've given up a total of 56 points, 14 points a game. So New England's given up 14 points a game their last 4 games. And the Eagles are giving up 8.25 points a game their last 4 games. I'm sure they had got betting over 48.5. I can tell you that right now. You can forget about that. That's the last thing in the world a MeatMan's doing. This thing's got underwritten all over it. It's got underwritten all over it. Nick Foles had a great game last week. He had 3 touchdowns. He was throwing the ball all over the place. But I think Philadelphia's going to try to run the ball. They got that LeGarrette Blount guy. He's won a Super Bowl in the past with the New England Patriots. And they got that Jay Adai guy that they picked up from Miami. That was the biggest in-season pickup this year in the NFL. When the Philadelphia Eagles acquired Adai for the Miami Dolphins. So I think the clock's going to be running. I think Philly's defense is going to be tough. And I think you got to go under the total here. So the first pick on the show, I'm going to take the total in the Super Bowl. I'm going to take under the total. I'm going to take under 48.5. And that'll be your first pick for 2 days program. Now, if you're looking for some prop bets, I'm going to give out prop bets on the other side of the commercial break. But if you want all of my prop bets, give me a call out here in Las Vegas, 1-833-MeatMan, 1-833-MEATMAN, 1-833-MeatMan. I'm just going to give out a couple here on the program. But later on tonight and then all day Saturday, I'm going to go over all the prop bets here in town because, you know, all the lines have moved and all of that stuff. So you don't want to get liking something and then the line moves and all that. But by tomorrow, everything should be pretty much settled in to where it's going to be. And if you're looking to bet some props, give me a call and talk directly to me, Dave Scandaliato, out here in Las Vegas. 1-833-MeatMan. You call me toll free. 1-833-MEATMAN. 1-833-MeatMan. That's my phone, Cap. I carry it around with me everywhere I go here in Las Vegas. I got my own personal toll-free number that I'm literally going to have it on the day I die. It's 1-833-MeatMan. 1-833-MEATMAN. Because you can always call me on my other cell phone, 702-609-0930. 702-609-0930. And it could be anything. College basketball, NBA basketball, prop bets, NHL hockey, you name it. The MeatMan's got it for you, Cap. 702-609-0930 or 1-833-MeatMan. Don't touch that dial, Cap. You are listening to Sportsline with the MeatMan, Dave Scandaliato. I'm coming out to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. And we're doing it all right here on 910 AM WUBR. CBS Sports Radio, Baton Rouge. All right, you're almost done. Almost. The birthday party can get started here. So what are you, 50, 51? No. No. 68, huh? Say, can you put an extra minute or so in there for me? You can do that? How much time I got? One more minute. Thank you, sir. So I got, what, 1 minute? How about one more? Yes, sir. All right. And welcome back to Sports Line Radio. My name is Dave, the MeatMan Scandaliato. I'm coming at you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, the sports and gaming capital of the United States of America. And it's Super Bowl weekend. And we're trying to end the football season making money. We're going to try to end the season making money. It ain't easy, Cap. It's not easy beating that minus $1.10. And with all these Super Bowl props, a lot of them have 30 cents worth of juice on them. Believe me, it ain't easy. But I think I got a couple of good props. I think I got a couple of good props here where we can make some money. Now, of course, I'm going to use Bookmaker, Chris, which is where the line originates. You want to get an account open for the Super Bowl? Go to my website, meatandpotatoes.com, 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 and click that Bookmaker banner right there in the top left corner. And you can make these same plays I'm getting ready to give out right here. All right, now, they got a prop bet over under TD passes for Tom Brady. Over 2 TD passes, minus $1.45. Under 2 TD passes, plus $1.15. Look, he's got to throw 3 touchdowns to beat me. Tom Brady's got to throw 3 touchdown passes to beat me. Now, if there's any guy on the planet that can throw 3 touchdown passes in a football game, it's Tom Brady. There's no doubt about it. But let me tell you something. That Philadelphia Eagles defense, it's been pretty stingy as of late. I'll be the first guy to admit that's a stingy defense right there. And, look, man, the 3 TDs, that's a lot of touchdowns. That's a lot of touchdowns, three touchdowns. That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, 2 is a push. I like that. I get my money back. If Tom Brady don't have any touchdowns, or he only throws 1, MeatMan's a winner. So, I like the fact that I get my money back if it lands on 2. I'm a winner if he throws 0 or 1. And if he throws 3 touchdowns, New England's probably going to win the game, and Tom Brady's probably going to be the MVP of the game. But I think Philadelphia is going to probably win the game. I'm taking the Eagles plus the points. I can tell you that right now. The MeatMan is going to be on the Philadelphia Eagles plus the points. And I'm going to be on this prop here. I don't think Tom Brady's going to have over 2 touchdowns. That means he's got to throw 3. He's got to throw 3 to beat me. 2's a tie. 0 and 1, I'm a winner. 3 or more, I'm a loser. I'm probably going to get crushed for the day. Tom Brady throws 3 touchdown passes on Sunday. They're going to be carrying the MeatMan out of the rampart on a stretcher because I'm going to get crushed. I'm going to get absolutely demolished. I'll be the first guy to tell you. So the first prop I'm giving here on the program will take Tom Brady under 2 TD passes plus $1.15. Now, they got prop bets for LeGarrette Blount and Jay Adai. And I figure if you combine these prop bets here, and you try to grind out a profit. This is kind of like a grinder bet right here, where you make the bet, and you got a chance to win some big money, but the whole idea is to just make some money. If you make the big money, that's good. But the whole idea is to just make something. We're just trying to get something. We're just trying to get that bookie's wallet. Trying to get something. And the prop bets are, will LeGarrette Blount score a touchdown? No, minus 250. Yes, plus $1.80. Will Jay Adai score a touchdown? No, minus 270. Yes, plus $1.90. I think you bet both of those yes. I think you bet both of them yes and hope one of them scores a touchdown. You bet $100 on each. You bet $100 on LeGarrette Blount plus $1.80, and you bet $100 on Jay Adai plus $1.90. Neither of them score a touchdown, you lose $200. Sorry about that. Oops. Oops. If they both score a touchdown, let's say Philadelphia's got the running game going, Cap. You pick up $370 in profit. How you like that? So you go 0-2, you lose $200. You go 2-0, you win $370. $370, almost twice as much as if you lose. But the plan is to have one of them score a touchdown. I mean, obviously the plan is for both of them to score a touchdown. I mean, make no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But the plan is to have one of them score a touchdown. So let's say LeGarrette Blount scores a touchdown. I put up $100. He scores a touchdown. I win $180. And then Adai, let's say he don't score a touchdown. I lose $100. I make $80. I make $80 in profit. Same thing with the Adai guy. He scores. You make $190. LeBlanc doesn't score. LeGarrette Blount, he doesn't score. So you win $190, you lose $100, you pick up $90. I like that. I believe it. This is a smart play. I mean, let's be brutally honest. If the Philadelphia Eagles don't have a rushing touchdown, they're not going to win. I can tell you that right now. They're not going to win. I mean, they have got to get the ground game working to open up the passing game for Nick Foles. It's as simple as that. I mean, this is the biggest game of Nick Foles' life, not only for the Super Bowl, but for the money that he is going to get paid if he wins the game and he signs a new contract with another team. You got to remember, Carson Wentz is not going anywhere for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's not going anywhere. The guy who's going to be on the move is Nick Foles. And, you know, in today's world, you sign a quarterback, minimum is 5 years, $50 million. You just don't sign a starting quarterback 5 years, $20 million. It just don't work like that. Nick Foles wins the Super Bowl. He's probably looking at a 5-year, $75 million deal, $15 million a year, and they probably guarantee $25, $30 million of it. I mean, if that don't fire you up to play, nothing will. I mean, heck, the MeatMan feels like putting on a uniform and going out there and giving it a shot. Man, I can throw the ball. You give me a little protection. A lot of protection. You got to be pretty wide open, too, Cap, because MeatMan just don't have the arm strength that he used to. But that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant, Cap. Nick Foles is playing for more money than the MeatMan will probably make his entire life. And I put the word probably there because I got big plans here, Cap. I got big plans. MeatMan's never going to go down quietly. I can tell you that right now. Never going to go down quietly. It's as simple as that. And we're on the move here in 2018. That was my New Year's resolution, to kick ass in 2018. So far, so good. Through 1 month. If you're scoring at home, MeatMan 1, I don't know, the other thing, 0, whatever. Non-meat man, 0, whatever it is. I put up a point. It's 1-0. Meat man. So I think Adai and LeGarrette Blount, one of them's going to score a touchdown. I'm betting both of those prop bets. I'm betting Jay Adai to score a touchdown plus $1.90 at bookmaker. I'm taking LeGarrette Blount plus $1.80 at bookmaker to score a touchdown. And like I said, the plan is to get one of them to score a touchdown. I make money. None of them score, I lose $2. One of them scores, I'm making money. Both of them score. Happy days are here again. Da, 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 da. So that's my second one. Actually, you can count that as 2 prop bets. I guess you gotta count them as 2. Because it is 2 bets. So far we got the Philadelphia Eagles, New England Patriots under the total, under 48.5. You know I'm buying that half point. Always buy the half point, man. A meat man will never lose another ball game by half a point ever again. I don't care how much money it costs me over my lifetime, which is going to be nothing, because I'll get a push 1 out of every 10 plays. I know that half a point will save me from a loser. You make one push that should have been a loss on every 10, 11, 12 times you buy the half a point and lose, it offsets when you get the tie. It's easy math. I'd rather have 49 under 49 minus $1.20 than under 48.5 all day. People go, well, 49's not a key number. There ain't no key number. Key numbers. I mean, come on, man. With the 2-point conversion and the extra point not being a 30-some-odd yard field goal, the key numbers are gone. That's all nonsense. Key numbers and all of this BS. Flat numbers is where it's at, man. You do not want to lose by half a point. You don't want to lose by half a point. It's as simple as that. So we'll take under, once again, 48.5, buy the half a point, 49. You can't buy the half a point, take the 48.5. We're going to take Tom Brady under 2 touchdown passes. That means he's got to throw 3 to beat me. He throws 2, it's a tie. I get my money back 0 or 1. The way Philadelphia's defense has been playing, the Eagles ain't been giving up nothing. So, I mean, hey, Brady might not have over 2. I just don't think he's going to get 3. The only way I can lose is if he throws 3. I don't think he's going to throw 3. So I'm basically hoping for a push or a bad game, or he gets hurt, or his hand starts to bother him. There's all sorts of stuff that can happen in a football game, Cap. You get a concussion, they can hit you on the knee. There's all sorts of stuff that can happen before you make your 3rd TD pass. I'll take Tom Brady under 2 TDs, and then, like I said, the plus $1.80 on LeGarrette Blount to score a touchdown, the plus $1.90 on Joseph Adai to score a touchdown. Now, I like these props here. The over-under viewership for the Super Bowl is 111.5 million people. 111.5 million people. That's the over-under. Over's minus $1.35. Under is plus $1.05. I love under the total. I think viewership's going to be down. Even if it's 5-10%, that's going to make me an easy winner. This is the easiest bet on the board. You are going to have a lot of people that aren't going to watch this game. They're not going to watch it. They're going to protest. They're trying to send the NFL a message. And what better way to send the NFL a message than by not watching the Super Bowl, Cap? And believe me, I think there's going to be a lot of people. There was a veterans group that wanted to put in a commercial about standing for the flag. The NFL said no. Donald Trump mentioned it in the State of the Union address. Got big applause. Big applause. You're going to have a lot of people that just aren't going to watch it, man. They don't care anymore. They don't care. They just don't care anymore. They don't care. The penalties. the replays, the every time you hit somebody, there's a targeting, all of the people kneeling for the national anthem, this, that, the other thing, all the political stuff. Viewership is going to be down. Last year's Super Bowl, they had 111.9 million. So they're only saying that the viewership is going to be down 400,000 people. Last year was 111.9. The over-under for this year is 111.5. Now, the all-time record was when the New England Patriots played the Seattle Seahawks a couple of years ago. There was 114.4 million people watched that according to the Nielsen ratings. It's the most watched television show in the history of the country. The most watched TV show ever was the Super Bowl a couple of years ago between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. I think it's going to go down, man. I think it's going to go down like a circus clown, man. I 100 million viewers, 105 million, but they're never going to get close to what they had last year. You got two teams from the East Coast. The West Coast could literally care less about this. People down south, they don't care about this. I mean, what are they with people in Texas? Care about New England and Philadelphia. People in Florida don't care about New England and Philadelphia. I know nobody in California cares about New England and Philadelphia. Now, more people live on the East Coast of the United States of America than the West Coast. But still, I think that is a very good prop bet right there. I think you bet under 111.5 million viewers plus $1.05. Plus $1.05. You get $1.05 on that prop. So I think that's a good one. You won't know if you won or not until the next day or the day after. You won't know, but I can tell you right now, I just looked online for the hotel prices out here in Las Vegas, and they're not that expensive. I mean, you can stay in a hotel out here this Friday and Saturday for the Super Bowl weekend, $100, $150 max. That's with the resort fee and everything, the tax. It ain't that expensive. Believe me, I've seen rooms around here go for $300, $400, $500 a night when you got a convention in town. So the rooms are pretty light. Pretty light for the price. And I just think interest in the Super Bowl is going to be down. I just think it's going to be down. I don't think it's going to be down 20%, 30%. But even if it's down 1% from last year, I'm going to win the bet. If it's down 1% from last year, remember, they only got 400,000 people less this year from last year. If they go down 1%, that's basically 1.1 million. I'm a winner. So that's what I'm giving out on the show here. I'm going to give out under the total in the Super Bowl. I'm also going to give you the Philadelphia Eagles. I just think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win the game. You know, look, New England's lucky. They were lucky to win the Super Bowl last year. I'm not taking nothing away from them. But when you're down 21-3 at halftime, because it is halftime with this stupid entertainment, Justin Timberlake. Now, I got nothing against Justin Timberlake, but, man, I tell you, I'm going outside of the parking lot. We legalized something here in this state earlier in the year. And the MeatMan will be in the parking lot. I can tell you that right now, Cap. MeatMan will be in the parking lot for the halftime show. And then what was it last year? Lady Gaga. Like, I want to watch Lady Gaga. I got nothing against Lady Gaga, but I don't want to watch that. I'm watching a football game. So, the Eagles, you know, I like the fact that they only gave up 17 points in their two games against the Minnesota Vikings, and the Atlanta Falcons. New England, I mean, look, they should have, the last two Super Bowls they won, they should have never won them. They should have never beat the Seattle Seahawks. What a bonehead call to throw the ball on the 1 yard line. When you got Marshawn Lynch in the backfield, he just gained 6 yards on first down to put it second down on the half-yard line, and you throw. I mean, what a dumb call. And then last year, like I said, you're down 21-3 at halftime or laugh time. You come out in the second half, and Atlanta takes the ball and literally just jams it down your throat to go up 28-3. And then all of a sudden, you go into prevent mode and stop doing this, and Brady starts throwing the ball on every down, and the next thing you know, you're in panic mode, and you lose. Goes overtime, and that's it. Remember, the 6-point margin of victory in last year's Super Bowl in overtime was the biggest winning margin of victory in all of Tom Brady's 5 Super Bowls. He doesn't win these games by a lot of points. He just doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't win these games by a lot of points. Granted, he's won 5 of them. He's lost 2. But the 5 that he's won, the biggest one went to overtime. He won by 6. If the NFL didn't change the overtime rules, Philadelphia, or New England, I should say, would have kicked a field goal last year against Atlanta and won the game by 3 in overtime. They wouldn't have tried to score. They would have lined up for the field goal, kicked the field goal, but since they got the ball first with the new rules and all that, you score a touchdown, the other team doesn't get the ball, so they had to score a touchdown, so they did. You get the Eagles at 4.5, you buy it a half a point, you knock it up to 5. I think that's the way to go. I think you take the Eagles plus the 5. They played tougher teams all year long. They played in a tougher division. They played 2 tough football teams in the playoffs. I just think it's Philadelphia's time. I think it's the Eagles' time. I'll take the Eagles. It's 4.5. We're going to buy it a half a point. We're going to knock it up to 5. Eagles could be down 11, score a touchdown, have to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game, miss it, and the game could land on 5. Easily could land on 5. Take the 4.5, buy the half a point, knock it up to 5. We'll take the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl. We're going to take under the total, under 48.5. We're going to buy the half a point there. We're going to knock it up to 49. We'll take under 49. Philadelphia Eagles, New England Patriots, and the prop bets. Tom Brady under 2 touchdown passes. He's got to throw 3 to beat me. You can get that prop at Bookmaker. You want to open an account at bookmaker.eu, go to meatandpotatoes.com, meatandpotatoes.com, meatandpotatoes.com. Click that Bookmaker banner. The top left corner of the screen will take Tom Brady under 2 touchdowns, plus $1.15. We're going to take LeGarrette Blount to score a touchdown and Jay Adai to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Jay Adai plus $1.90, LeGarrette Blount plus $1.80. We just need one of them to score a touchdown. One of them scores a touchdown, we make money. Neither of them scores, that's not good. They both score, we do real good. I like that prop a lot. And then we're going to take under the viewership. You can bet this at Bookmaker. You can bet this. This is not something I made up or anything. I got my own money on this one right here. I love this prop. Under 111.5 million viewers. Under 111.5 million viewers. Last year they had 111.9 million viewers for the Super Bowl. A couple of years ago, they had 114.4 million. This one's not going to have that many, man. You got too many people pissed off at the NFL and all that stuff. I'll take under 111.5 million viewers for the Super Bowl. And you get plus money on that. You get plus $1.05. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this edition of Sportsline Radio. Now, you want to get a text message every day from the Meat Man? Text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. You text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. And every day, I send you a text message with a free premium pick on it. It doesn't cost you anything to join, and you can opt out at any time. You text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. You want to get all my prop bets for the Super Bowl? Give me a call out here in Las Vegas. 1-833-MeatMan, 1-833-M-E-A-T-M-A-N, 1-833-MeatMan. That's how you get directly in touch with Dave Scandaliato. I'm going to go over all the prop bets tonight, tomorrow. I'll have all sorts of stuff. You're looking to bet some prop bets for the Super Bowl, but you're not quite sure what to do. You need a little help? Give me a call. Right out here in Las Vegas, 1-833-MeatMan. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Well, this edition of Sports Line Radio, my man Don back in the studio. They're going to celebrate his birthday. They're going to celebrate Don's birthday. So Don gets a happy, belated birthday. Even though it was his birthday not that long ago, I knew it. But they celebrated on the Super Bowl. When Don was a little kid, they celebrated his birthday on the Super Bowl. And he used to tell them all the people will get to the stadium for him. He just figured out that wasn't true. So, happy birthday back there, Don. I appreciate everything. Another smooth ride here on Sportsline. Want to thank my man TK, Tommy Chrysan. He got me the spot here on Pelican Sports Radio. Always appreciate TK. And, of course, the owner of Pelican Sports Radio and Pelican Sports TV, my man Alan, who put the MeatMan in the game. I appreciate that very much. Make sure you bet with your head, not over it on Sunday, man. Money management is the key to turning a profit betting sports. Just because it's a Super Bowl doesn't mean you go out there and make a bunch of stupid bets. Bet smart. Let's make some money and get her done, Cap. All right, that's going to wrap it up. As always, my name is Dave, the MeatMan Scandaliato. I'll see you in 167 hours right here on Sportsline. All right, I appreciate everything as always. You're bringing your presents and all that. You're gonna get presents tomorrow or Sunday and all that stuff. Your birthday lasts like 2 months, huh? Right. Well, let me tell you, it's hard to believe we're already a month in the books, man. It's hard to believe, man. Jesus. Right. A month. Yeah, right. So, all right. Have fun. Yes, I will see you next week. All right. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of Sportsline Radio. I want to thank everybody who listened live or, hey, look, you watched the YouTube broadcast, rebroadcast. I appreciate that very much. Don't forget, you want to become friends with the MeatMan on Facebook? Dave Scandaliato, DaveScandaliato. Become friends. Send a friend request to Dave Scandaliato on Facebook. If you're watching the show on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you never miss an episode of Sports Line Radio. Make sure you bet with your head, not over it. Like I say, money management is the key to turning a profit betting sports. You ever want to talk to the MeatMan? This is my personal iPhone. I got my own personal toll-free number that I'm literally going to have till the day I die. It's 1-833-MeatMan. 1-833-MEATMAN. That's how you talk directly with me. Dave Scandaliato, live in Las Vegas, Nevada. 1-833-MeatMan, or just send me a text message. Get on that daily text message list. You're going to like that. You text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. You text the word MeatMan, M-E-A-T-M-A-N, to 94253. I will see you in 167 hours right here on Sportsline.